had already packed my exit. I just hadn't said it out loud yet. And the worst part? He hadn't done anything wrong. Because I was so used to things going wrong that I stopped being able to tell the difference. His name is Owen. We had been together for 8 months. 8 months of something so steady and so quiet that some nights I would lie awake and wait for it to break. Not because I wanted it to, because every good thing I had trusted before eventually did. And I had learned, the hard way more than once, to see the ending before it arrived. I thought that made me careful. It made me dangerous. I work in healthcare in Atlanta. I am trained to read what is not being said, to look at someone and identify the presenting problem, the thing on the surface, and then look underneath it for the thing that is actually wrong. I am good at it. I was so good at it that I forgot it only works when you are reading someone else. Then, in early spring, the kind of spring Atlanta delivers without warning, warm one week and cold the next, something shifted. Owen started canceling plans. Not often, just enough. His voice on the phone became quieter, more careful, like he was carrying something he had not yet found words for. And on the evenings he came over, there was a tiredness in him I had not seen before. Not the tiredness of someone hiding something else. The kind that comes from holding someone else's weight for a long time. I noticed it, and instead of asking him what was wrong, I decided I already knew. Her name was Lauren. I saw it on his phone one evening while he was over, a message preview. He picked it up, replied, and put it back down, said nothing to me. And just like that, every wall I had ever built went back up. I stopped being his partner. I became an investigator. The canceled plans, the careful voice, the tiredness, the name. I took every piece of evidence and built a picture so convincing that I almost believed it was the truth. I was not looking for answers. I was looking for permission to leave before he could leave me. I had done it before, packed my bags quietly, decided someone was guilty before the verdict, walked away clean. I knew exactly how to do it. And I almost did it again. He came over one evening, and I saw it again. That tiredness. But this time, something stopped me. Because underneath the tiredness, he was still him. Still the man who went completely still when I spoke. Still the man who showed up, consistently, quietly, without making it a production. He did not look like a man with something to hide. He looked like a man carrying something alone. And I realized I had been so busy preparing to lose him that I had never once stopped to ask if he was all right. I put everything down, and I asked him. Just one question. Owen, what is going on with you? He looked at me for a moment. Then he told me. And for a moment, everything I had been so certain about had nowhere to go. A close friend, Lauren, her marriage had ended without warning. 11 years gone in a weekend. She was not coping. He had been the person she called. He had been showing up for her on the evenings he had canceled with me. He had said nothing because she had asked him not to. He had honored that. Then, quietly, almost carefully, he said, I should have found a way to tell you. I am sorry I didn't. I did not tell him how close I had come, how certain I had been, what I had packed in my mind before I asked that question. I just looked at him across the room, this steady, quiet, decent man, and felt something in me go still for the first time in a long time. What I said was, "Thank you for telling me." And I meant it in more ways than he will ever know. I had spent years reading the signs in everyone around me. I had never once thought to read them in myself. I had been treating Owen like a symptom. The presenting problem was never him. I had already packed my exit. This time, I didn't use it. Not because the fear disappeared, but because this time I understood what it was attached to. And for the first time, I made the right diagnosis. There is a particular kind of damage that does not announce itself. It does not arrive as cruelty or as a moment you can point to and say, "That is where it started." It arrives quietly, as caution, as the ability to see the ending before it comes. And one day you realize you have been so busy protecting yourself from losing something that you never fully let yourself have it. The exit was always packed. The bags were always by the door. Not because anything was wrong, because you stopped believing that nothing being wrong was allowed to last. If someone in your life is steady and quiet and showing up, and some part of you is still waiting for the part where it falls apart, this story is for you. The presenting problem was never him. It was the part of you that never learned how to stay when things were finally safe. Give that part a diagnosis. And this time, don't walk away from it. If this stayed with you, subscribe. There's a new story every week, told quietly, the way the ones that matter usually are. If someone came to mind while you were watching this, send it to them.